11's alive with an all-star spectacular. The Way They Were.
A grand reunion with the biggest stars ever to be back on campus. Anne Margaret, Peter Strauss, Cloris Leachman, McLean Stevenson, and Sheriff Lobo Claude Akins.
Shakespeare?
Oh, yeah.
Plus, Too Close for Comfort's Nancy Dussault, Patricia Neal, Paula Prentice, Richard Benjamin, and more.
The Way They Were, Monday, January 2nd on 11 Alive.
How to Build a Fire by Joan Collins.
It takes something black, something brilliant, something cool, something hot, something scoundrel. My favorite fragrance. It's sophisticated and elegant, and there's something sexy about it, too. Then, when something happens, and it will, you can always say, it wasn't me, it was my scoundrel.
Scoundrel from Revlon.
Somebody here report a fire?
What should your body get from a multivitamin? Here's what you get from the leading high-potency vitamin with minerals. Not bad. Now look at what you get from Nature's Bounty 1, the new natural vitamin mineral supplement. Nature's Bounty 1 is much more potent and much more complete. Even has timed release B-complex and C. Doesn't your body deserve natural Nature's Bounty 1? So much more potent, with more essential nutrients than any leading multivitamin.
How long has it been since your mom's fixed Jell-O pudding for you?
A long time ago.
How long?
A long, long time
But
ago.
she knows it's good for you, right? And she knows that you love it, right? Well, maybe she forgot. Maybe I should remind her. Mom, you know how the kids love Jell-O pudding, and you know it's made with fresh milk, so it's wholesome. And you haven't made Jell-O pudding for them since...
Last night.
Last what? Kids love Jell-O brand pudding. Remember.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Mom, please. I'm 30 years old. I can choose my own hand lotion. Sweetheart, you know about tennis. I know about rough, dry hands, and this is better. Come on. Just try it. It's new.
Wondra? I've used Wondra. It's not new.
This Wondra is new.
You say it's better. Better than what?
Better than any top lotion you used to use. Take it, please. You'll see.
Now new Wondra has more moisturizing glycerin than any leading lotion. And new Wondra works better than any leading lotion at turning rough, dry hands soft and smooth.
Ooh, nice. You're using Wondra.
It's better.
You're never too old to learn.
New Wondra.
It's better than any leading lotion.
You know, folks come up to me all excited about my new Citrus Hill orange juice. They say, Luke, that is one sunshiny, sweet-tasting orange juice. Well, it ought to be. It comes from sunshiny, sweet oranges. Oranges that have soaked up the sun for a year, with me here fussing over them all that time. But it's worth it. You see, oranges turn sunshine into sweet, delicious juice. The more sun they get, the more naturally sweet my new Citrus Hill orange juice gets. A whole year of sunshine in every sip. I just wish it didn't take so darn long.
Hey, Luke, fish are biting!
Terrific.
New Citrus Hill orange juice. There's a year of sunshine in every sip.
Grandpa Cookie, could I be on TV with you?
It's not easy. You would have to tell about our fabulous shrimp soup and salad bar.
I could say you get a lot to eat.
You'd have to talk about our great steak dinner for just $9.95.
I could tell them to save $2.80.
And our free ice cream and dessert bar.
I could say it was yummy.
What do you think, Sonny?
I think we could use her.
Okay, ready, action.
If you love steak, you love cookies.
Cookie sirloin dinner, now only $9.95.
Today, this babe's gonna do something I've never done before. I'm gonna take a step into the unknown, experience the world as if I'm seeing it for the first time. And I'm gonna share my experience with a very special man.
Babe Cologne by Fabrege. Wear it on your next adventure, babe.
The following Aamco message is for everyone with transmission worries.
Oh, no.
That nagging feeling that something is wrong with your transmission.
Oh, no.
And you're afraid it could be serious.
Oh, no.
Aamco would like to remind you that over half the people who brought their cars to us needed only minor repairs or service. If you're worried about your transmission, oh, no. Come into Aamco, AA MCO.
When we created Latigue for men, we had no idea of the effect it would have on women. Who knew our look would get more than looks, and the natural fit for men would have an unnatural attraction for women? But one thing we do know, if you're going to wear Latigue, you'd better be prepared.
Available at Wings.
What are you doing?
Laundry.
Why?
Oh, so you and Dad look nice and clean.
A-L-L?
A-L-L cleans everything you get into.
All has concentrated cleaning power to get out even rubbed-in dirt and grease stains, so everything comes out clean.
What happened to where I fell down?
It's all clean.
Could it get purple paint off the puppy?
Silly.
Get it ALL clean with the concentrated cleaning power of Concentrated All.
Buy a Fisher-Price stereo system from a toy store that's music to your ears. KB Toy Stores.
Love is better the second time around, if you're a coffee lover. When I gave up caffeine, I just knew coffee wouldn't be a pleasure anymore. Then I tried High Point Decaffeinated. What flavor. I fell in love all over again.
You see, High Point Decaffeinated starts with 100% of the whole coffee bean, brews it to the height of flavor and aroma, and captures that just for you.
Try High Point and fall in love with coffee all over again.
Now available for restaurants.
It's so easy to catch someone's eye, and so easy to lose it. It's so easy to get their attention, and so easy to lose it.
Why let the itch of dandruff be what they notice when it's so easy to control with Head & Shoulders? Head & Shoulders leaves your hair soft, shiny, captivatingly clean. Lose that itch and keep their attention with Head & Shoulders.
It's so easy.
Men never cease to amaze me. Some guys don't think twice about the cologne they use. But a cologne says a lot about a man. And I think the cologne that says it best is English leather. English leather has a clean, masculine scent. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, a man should wear English leather, or nothing at all. Look, I don't fall for a guy just because he wears a nice cologne. But I know what I like. And I like a man to wear English leather, or wear nothing at all.
We'll be right back after these messages.
When fabric softeners began, there was good. Then came better.
Today, there's Bounce. Not as you know it, but new super soft Bounce.
Good.
Liquids? Good for softening, but not so good for static.
Better.
Sheets? Better for static. And convenient. Yeah, it's so-so for softening.
Bounce.
But new Bounce is the best sheet ever. It gets clothes softest. Watch, on a towel softened by another sheet, a bubble often breaks. But Bounce's towel is so super soft, it bounces almost every time. For softness, that's some sheet. For static cling, Bounce beats the socks off liquids and that Bounce freshness.
So why settle for good?
Or even better, when you can have Bounce.
New Super Soft Bounce. The best dryer sheet ever made.
Don't forget to brush.
Hey, what's up?
I came in second.
Well, you ran as fast as you could, didn't you?
Yeah.
Coming in first is really important to you, isn't it?
Yeah. I like to win.
Yeah, I know exactly how you feel. Come on. I know at least one thing that can put you out in front.
Toothpaste?
It's advanced formula Crest with Fluorostat. It's even tougher than the Crest your mom and I had at your age.
So, what will that get me?
Well, it could get you to first place with the best checkups in the whole family.
Yeah.
With advanced formula Crest, your kids could have even fewer cavities than you did.
Gray flannel suits any man. Gray Flannel Cologne by Jeffrey Bean.
1 video game system has the most going for it. It plays the most games, the best-selling games. Intellivision II and the new System Changer. And now there's more. A computer keyboard and baseball games so real you can set your own World Series lineup. And a music synthesizer, so you can create your own musical games. Intellivision II. It's got the most going for it.
Hello, I'm Marie Osmond, and have I got a treat for you? 68 of the world's most beautiful young women vying for the coveted title of Miss World. Representing 5 continents, the 1983 Miss World pageant will originate from the famous Royal Albert Hall in London. So join me for the 1983 Miss World pageant from London.
The 1983 Miss World pageant, Wednesday at 8 on 11 Alive.
Something wrong, Mindy. Since I switched to Rice-A-Roni bread stuffing, everybody raves about it. And I worked all day on the rest of the meal. Everything was delicious. It's just that Rice-A-Roni bread stuffing has real chicken flavor, seasonings, toasted breadcrumbs.
More great stuffing, Mom. Potatoes never tasted like this.
See what I mean?
So switch to Rice-A-Roni bread stuffing. Goes with any dish. It's not just for stuffing anymore.
There's a childhood disease that's made a lot of news lately. It affects the liver and brain. It's called Reye syndrome. Parents don't know that without fast action, Reyes can kill their children. Researchers don't know what causes it. Doctors don't know how to cure it. We need your help to find out about Reye syndrome and defeat this child killer. For more information or to make a tax-deductible contribution to the National Reye Syndrome Foundation, call toll-free 800-621-5800. Thank you.
Baskin-Robbins ice cream gift certificates make such wonderful stuffers because Baskin-Robbins makes such wonderful stuff.
Put your head on my shoulder. Hold me in your arms, baby.
Sharing a special closeness without the worry of dandruff. That's the promise of Head & Shoulders, and that's beautiful.
Put your head on my shoulder.
Every man copes with rain in his own way. But the best way is with Totes Extra Protection Umbrella, the king size, Totes' largest compact ever. It opens so deep and so wide it easily shelters 2. Sometimes even 3. Still, Totes folds small, out of the way till you need it. The Totes king size, automatic or manual, man-size gifts.
Now from Franco Bola Brute, it brings out that special sparkle.
The most beautiful girl I've ever seen, and she speaks only Finnish.
Norm. My name is Norm.
Bola Brute, a classic, dry, sparkling white wine, imported from one of the great wine families of the world.
Bola Brute.
Thank you. I love you.
Bring out that special sparkle with Bola Brute.
Thursday at 8, 11's Alive with a heavenly treat. The Bishop's Wife, starring Cary Grant as an angel who's no angel.
You came here so that I could have a cathedral. Well, I've got a cathedral, and now I want you to go. I want you to get out of my house and out of my life and away from Julia.
Loretta Young, the object of their affection.
I'm trying to steal my wife, my child, my all, the love that belongs to me.
The Bishop's Wife, Thursday at 8 on 11 Alive.
Chanel, number 19. Witty. Chanel, number 19. Confident. Chanel, number 19. Devastatingly feminine. Number 19, the outspoken Chanel. Aren't you curious about a fragrance with that kind of style?
Chanel number 19, available at Saks Fifth Avenue.
Remember the bops and those great 50s skirts? Mine was always Earth Angel White. Until I bopped into Johnny Clark. But Mom cleaned it with cheer and hot water. Today, my daughter's wearing the new 50s look. Now the colors are bright and hot, But the water's warm and cold. So Cheers changed too. It's got a temperature-sensitive formula now that can clean these muddy polka dots in warm and this hot pink in cold. See? No spots on the dots. And hot pink never looked cooler. Cheers changed with the times. So is the Bop. Or whatever they're calling it this week.
Temperature-sensitive Cheer for today's lower temperatures.
Raise your hand. You got it. Raise your hand. You know it. You feel confident, secure. Raise your hand. You feel dry now. Raise your hand. You know why now. Raise your hand if you're sure. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're sure. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're sure.
You've got it. That Sure, secure, confident feeling. Because each Sure gives you enough protection to help feel dry all day.
Confident, confident, dry and secure. Raise your hand if you're sure. Raise your hand if you're sure.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Grandma, you make pork chops just like my mommy.
But we end up with the same yucky grease.
My mommy uses Dawn.
Can Dawn handle this mess?
My mommy loves it.
Dawn breaks up grease, takes it away, helps keep it away. So even that last forgotten glass looks clean. Glass doesn't feel greasy, and neither do my hands. Your mommy's right about Dawn.
My mommy's right about everything.
Oh. Dawn takes grease out of your way.
What's the problem, Grandma?
My granddaughter's
Soak through. Bargain diapers without gathers can gap and leak. You need a diaper with gathers. Pampers with Stay Dry gathers. Look, bargain diapers without gathers can gap and leak. But Pampers Stay Dry gathers help keep your baby drier on the outside.
That's wetness protection, right down to her toes.
Yep, fitted Pampers help protect baby skin against wetness right down to her toes.
Stains, tough stains on laundry. Today, there's a liquid laundry detergent that lets you write them off, even set in mustard. Like that. Era Plus. The plus is protein because many stains, like mustard and blood, are made of protein, and protein gets out protein. Nothing gets out every stain, but Era Plus gets out some of the toughest with the surprising cleaning power of protein.
I ain't exactly what you call a magazine expert, but I know what people buy. These babies sell like nobody's business. I've seen them come, I've seen them go too. This here's a peach of a buy. You got your whole TV shebang right inside. Everything worth watching. And when you're a busy old geezer like me, you don't have time to miss the good stuff.
TV Guide, on sale now wherever magazines are sold.
5 years ago, a family of wines came along that completely changed the American wine business. Its name was Taylor California Cellars, and it gave America something it didn't have. Wines of extraordinary quality at an affordable price. Wine expert after wine expert has recognized that quality. And today, millions of people, drinkers of Inglenook, Almaden, and other California wines, are drinking Taylor California Cellars. Are they better wines? Judge for yourself.
The West has always been a place where a man went to prove himself. This spirit has been captured in Chaps, the Cologne by Ralph Lauren. Chaps isn't just for men who ride horses. It's for men everywhere who are strong and proud, who are living their lives with a feeling of independence. Chaps, the Cologne by Ralph Lauren, the spirit of the West that's everywhere today.
If dirt only fell in easy-to-reach places, Black & Decker wouldn't have invented the Collector. If dirt never got into tight spots, we wouldn't have made Collector lightweight and maneuverable. If there weren't places so dirty you wouldn't think of using your regular vacuum, Collector wouldn't be so powerful or have such a long cord. The Collector from Black & Decker. It picks up where big vacuums leave off.
Tough stains on laundry. Today, there's a liquid laundry detergent that lets you write them off.
even set in mustard. Like that, the detergent is Era Plus. The plus is stain cleansing protein. Why protein? Because many stains, like mustard and blood, are made of protein. And protein gets out protein. Put Era Plus on stains. Add a quarter cup to clean the whole wash. Nothing gets out every stain, but Era Plus gets out some of the toughest. Era Plus gets out stains with the surprising cleaning power of protein.
The enemies. These are the enemies of the adult mouth. What they leave behind can cause adult bad breath and cavities. This is a toothpaste strong enough, adult enough to clean up the enemies. Gleam. Gleam has an unbeatable cleaning system, an adult strength cleaning system to help clean up food and film. Plus, Gleam fights adult bad breath. And Gleam has proven fluoride protection against cavities. So, eat like an adult, but get a toothpaste strong enough to clean up this, adult enough to clean up this. Get Gleam, adult strength Gleam, to fight the enemies of the adult mouth.
If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you.
Spend the holidays with Matus.
You're the one I want to go through time.
I'll show you why a professional likes Reynolds quality plastic wrap. For starters, it handles like a dream. Next, try this test at home. Reynolds plastic wrap and the leading brand. Reynolds holds its shape better, and that gives Reynolds its super tight cling. Try wrapping both halves of an onion. Set your timer for 5 minutes and see for yourself. For better cling, try Reynolds quality plastic wrap. The plastic wrap professionals use.
C-A-N-O-E, Canoe. Canoe. The man's cologne from Dana.
Canoe, canoe.
Get the message.
Well, it is beginning to feel a lot like winter. And coming up tonight on Independent Network News, Bob Harris is going to have the latest on the deep freeze, the possibility of some snow later this week.
We'll also have the touching story of Nancy Reagan's reunion with 2 Korean children who she brought to this country for life-saving surgery.
And another heartwarming reunion of a family from Vietnam who have not seen their children since the last days of the war.
And from outer space, some spectacular new views taken by the space shuttle.
Jeffrey Lyons is also going to review a new movie starring Mr. T.
So join us tonight at 10.
Qu'est-ce que tu portes?
Chanel, pomme.
Oh, c'est nouveau?
Non, c'est comme moi, classique. Élégant, raffiné. Et tu sais, subtil, quoi.
Subtil? Oh là. Je peux essayer?
Non, ma chère, c'est pour les hommes. Regarde. Vite. Aïe.
Do you have a can of Goya beans in the house? Oh, you could really knock them out for dinner tonight if you had a can of Goya beans in the house. If you had them, you could add them to soup. If you had them, you could add them to stew. If you had them, you could add them to spaghetti. There are 4, 8, 12 different Goya beans. A whole Goya beanery. So you can beef up the meatballs, pick up the chicken, make a main dish out of rice. But you have to have them to add them. Goya. Oh, boy.
There are 2 ways to moisturize your entire body in less than 60 seconds. The best way is in the shower, when your pores are open and most receptive. That's when the moisture machine puts moisture in your skin, not just on it. In seconds, your shower drenches every inch of your body with silky aloe-enriched moisturizer. You feel soft and sleek all over.
I think you missed a spot.
The Moisture Machine by LeMay. Now moisturizing your entire body is as simple as 1, 2. Available at these fine stores.
It's Crazy Eddie's greatest Christmas sale ever. Get a new stereo system, video system, home computer, video recorder. Get anything or everything in home entertainment. Crazy Eddie. His prices are insane.
11's Alive with Independent Network News next.
They came in the holds of ships to a new land. They were tired and poor, but to all she lifted her lamp. America was hope and freedom and liberty and a new beginning. Today, here in New York's harbor, that same hope, that new beginning, is happening every day.
Hi, I'm Rob Carpenter of the New York Giants with my wife, Susie, and we like to show you a different kind of ship. A ship of health and education that's been in service for more than 100 years. It's the floating hospital ship of New York. It helps young people and their families. The staff teaches individuals of all ages when and where and how to seek medical care. Through the support of the United Way and the help of NFL charities, we can say, thanks to you, it works for all of us, the United Way.
11's Alive with a special presentation. King, starring Paul Winfield and Cicely Tyson in a drama you won't forget.
There comes a time when people get tired of being trampled over by the iron feet of oppression.
Do you think it's right that I should have to stand up after I got on the bus and took a seat?
King, coming in January on 11 Alive.